Today we'll start a new chapter, inheritance, which is one of the most important concept of OOPS. And in this lecture, we'll study how to perform inheritance programs in Python. And we'll study inheritance. What is inheritance? Types of inheritance, what is method overriding, and special functions in Python. So let's start. Inheritance means to inherit the features of existing classes, and we don't need to design them or make them again and again. We can use whatever is already coded or whatever is already designed. We can use that for future purposes. And this concept is termed as inheritance or reusability. Inheritance or reusability. So what is the syntax of inheritance? How to derive a class from an existing class, which is known as base class. The class which is already created or existing class is called base class. And the new class is termed as derived class. There are various terms for base class or derived class. Base class is also called superclass, and derived class is also termed as subclass. So there are various names for this. And the syntax for derived class is, we'll write the syntax class and then write derived class, and in the parentheses we'll write or mention the name of base class which is already existing. After that we'll put colon, and by putting the indentation we'll write body of the derived class. Here the entire structure will be followed which we have studied in the previous chapter or previous lecture of classes. Then we'll follow all the syntax and semantics into this body of derived class. The only thing you need to remember, or the new thing in inheritance, is you have to write this base class in parentheses along with the new class name. That means now this derived class is inheriting features of base class. Then all the functions and members of this base class will be inherited by derived class, and they will become members of this derived class. Now, since there are various types of inheritances, so we'll study single inheritance first. Single inheritance means there is just one base class and we are deriving a new class from it, and there is one derived class, and this concept is called single inheritance. There will be only one base class in single inheritance. Single basically referring to the base class. That means there is only one or single base class from which we are deriving a new class. And let's understand through a program. Then it will be easier for you to understand. Suppose we have created a class shape. We have written shape colon, and then we have written the documentation string, a shape class. And this is def init self. That means this is a constructor method of the base class. And we have declared two data members of this shape class, which are length and breadth. We are taking input from the user, enter length, enter breadth. And we are converting them into floats. That means decimal point number. So this is constructor method init. And we are creating another member function display, which will display the values of length and breadth. If I write self.length, it will display the value of length which has been input by the user. And similarly, self.breadth, which was input by the user, they will be displayed. So this is only shape class, and we will refer to it as a base class. And from this shape class or base class, we'll derive or make a new class termed as rectangle. See, we have created a new class rectangle which is inheriting shape. That means we are inheriting this base shape class into rectangle, and we'll put colon, and this is documentation string, just a message to show what is this class doing, and then def init self. That means this is a constructor method for this rectangle class, and then we are calling constructor of the base class, previous class, because now base class member has become member of this rectangle class. We need to call the constructor by using this class name dot init self. That means this statement is calling constructor of the shape class. So the control will go to the init of shape class. It is not going right now. It will go when we'll create the object. I'll tell you when this statement will execute. And after that, we have created a new variable of this rectangle class, area, self.area, and we have set it to 0 because initially its value is set to 0. Fine. And after that, we have created a member function of this class, compute area, which will compute the area by multiplying length into breadth. Self.area is equal to self.length into self.breadth. So we'll compute area by using this statement. And then we'll print area of rectangle self.area. So this entire code is related to rectangle class. This is related to rectangle class. And as we do in main functions in C or in C++, but there is no main function in Python. So we'll directly create an object of the derived class R1 is equal to rectangle. We have created an object R1 is equal to rectangle. Then R1 dot display, R1 dot compute area. R1 dot display, first of all, let's understand what will happen when this object will be created. R1 is equal to rectangle. Then init method of this rectangle class will be called, and the control will go over here. Control will go over here, def init, where it will call constructor of the base class. That means it will ask let me show you. It will ask input of length and breadth over here. It will ask length and breadth of the base class. Input enter length, and it will be converted to float, and then enter breadth and converted to float. By taking the input, the control will come back and self.area will be set to 0. So by just declaring the object of the derived class, here we just need to declare only, here we just need to declare only init method of the declare object of the derived class only. Fine. And after that, what will happen? When we'll call R1.display, then control will go over here to the display method, where it will display length and breadth of the base class. Because when we have derived the data from here of the shape class, then length, breadth, as well as this display function have become member of the rectangle class. So we can call R1.display, then the control will automatically go to the display method, because now it has become the member of the rectangle class as well. And after that, the third statement is R1.compute area. Then the control will go to the compute area method over here, and it will compute length into breadth. Let's suppose we have input length has 10 and breadth has 20. Then 200 area will be computed and it will be displayed to the user. Area of rectangle is equal to 200 will be displayed as output. So let's see the output once. Then you will understand the entire concept. This is the output. Initially, by calling the init method, this input of length and breadth was taken. Then by calling r1.display, this one, these two statements will be displayed. And at the end, by calling r1.compute area, area of rectangle is equal to this is displayed. Fine. So this is how we can perform single inheritance in Python. I hope you understand the concept.